All right, speaking of the Browns, they got a new quarterback. They also have someone new in the building to help protect whoever their quarterback is next season. The Browns signed a guy with a terrific name, Cornelius Lucas, to a 2-year, $10 million contract. We don't know the specifics of how it breaks down. He's played in the league for 11 years. He has 54 career starts. He was undrafted out of Kansas State in 2014, and since then has played for Detroit, the Rams, the Saints, the Bears, and most recently, the Washington Commanders. Last season, Bull, I looked at his PFF stats just to give us
it was good, right?
Very good last season. He started 7 games, 464 total snaps last season. In those snaps, played both left and right tackle, only allowed 1 sack, committed 3 penalties, had a 79.1 pass block grade. That was 25th out of 141 qualified tackles, and a 66.7 run block grade. That's 54th out of 141 qualified tackles. Our friend Cleve TA, who you accused me of stealing his stuff on this day last year. We love Cleve TA. He tweeted out after the signing that he had Cornelius Lucas as the second best pass blocking option among all tackles available. Not as much of a run blocker, but in terms of pass blocking. So do you guys believe this is a signing just to be the swing tackle, Dawand insurance, or does Cornelius Lucas have a chance to start on this offensive line next year?
Well, how old is this guy?
34 years old.
Yeah, he's been a backup most of his career.
First of all, this move was because they traded for Laramie Tunsil, so they wasn't going to resign him anyway. So that's that.
Why would the Texans trade Laramie Tunsil?
I want to know that.
He was their only good offensive.
We're gonna do all that later.
That was so strange. But
anyways, no, I think that they got him. You said the question is, does he have a chance to start? It's the Cleveland Browns. Everybody got a chance to start here. Unfortunately, there's nothing set. The only person that's set in stone is Joe Bitonio and Wyatt Teller, probably at the guard. Everybody else's position is up for grabs. So with that being said, yes, he has the chance to start. I do believe that they want to run Dawand and they want to run Jack Conklin and have him for the insurance. If you got a guy that's a swing tackle, we know how violent this game is. Guys go down left and right all the time. So if you got a guy that can come in and still keep things going, especially since you're going back to your old style of offense, you take that all the time. So I think that he's an insurance piece. But hey, he come in and he ball, and some people don't do what they're supposed to do. They will put him in the starting lineup because he showed that he can handle it.
Man, offensive line paper mache. They fragile. Conklin did a decent job of staying injury free for the most part last year. Dawand Jones he's been injured since day one. Having injuries, back to his rookie year. Hopefully he's going to be able to start and get a situation where he can get centered and comfortable.
Man, I hope he do.
And just start just, so we can stop talking about these. Because look, I'm just be honest. As I get older in my life, I don't want to
care about the linemen.
No, I don't want to spend my time wasting talking about linemen. I don't
you say that now.
No, I mean I know they're important.
They're very important.
I know they're important, but I just don't want to.
It's not sexy. It don't put people in the seats.
No, this move is this is the move that screams. Dawand Jones is on IR at week 8. Jack Conklin, he got a knee that's hurting, and they try to be like, okay, well, we can't move Bitonio. Bitonio's like, listen, this is my last year anyway. I ain't doing it. And Wyatt Teller is bandaged together, so they bring this guy in instead of
what's his deal?
Instead of Hudson.
What's his deal?
I believe it's 2. Isn't it 2 for 10?
2 for 10.
So James Hudson signed with somebody 2 for 12.
He signed with the Giants too.
He's terrible.
This guy is better.
Hey, you got to stop.
This guy's better than James Hudson.
Yes, he is.
I like this.
You got to cut that out.
Obviously, this move by itself is basically nothing. But as part of the bigger picture, it's a nice small move. Mm-hmm. He's a swing tackle. He's played a lot of football. Mm-hmm. First of all, kudos to this guy who's been in the league a decade and none of us have ever heard of him.
Ever.
I was shocked. And even playing
Never heard of him.
And he's been solid. When he's played, he's been solid.
He's been a guy, I don't think he's ever been a team's starter going into the season.
Has not.
But he's ended up starting games every year. He's never started. He's played. I don't think he's been hurt a lot, too. I think he's been a very durable guy. And he's played a lot of games. And most years he starts like 4 or 7. I think there was one year he started like 11 or 12.
He started 12 and 22 the most of his career.
Yeah, he's never started every game.
What a life.
And it's not because he gets hurt, right? Because he plays most of these games.
He's played in 129 games, 54 starts.
Right. So he's a backup guy. He's played a lot of right tackle, a lot of left tackle. He's a perfect third tackle. You didn't pay him much. He's a veteran. I mean, he's going to turn 34 years old in July. So there's no way the plan is to start him. But he's a good third tackle. Nice move in a small vein.
Where's the O-line coach from?
Rice.
Yep.
How long was he at Rice?
Not that long. He's a young guy, isn't he?
Was he in the league at all?
Steve, you pull up.
I believe so.
His bio is.
Because I'm trying to see if they cross paths.
What, did this guy play at Rice?
No. He played at K-State, but I'm saying like maybe at some point in his career, maybe they cross paths.
Yeah, that's always a possibility. You see that.
No, he was at Stanford when he was in college.
Maybe this kid is just.
This guy played for the Jets in 2000. No, it was.
No, he graduated in 2014.
Yeah, that's right.
So they definitely didn't cross paths.
Did this guy play for Bill Callahan at any point?
All right. Well, when was Callahan before Cleveland?
Boy, that's such a reach.
I don't remember offhand.
I'm just trying to see.
Wasn't he in Washington?
That's what I said.
I might have found the connection.
We're diving
Where was
deep.
Bill Callahan in Washington? I know he was in Washington.
15-16.
Did this guy was he?
No, he was in Detroit in 15-16.
All right, we did not
There's
find
nothing
the
then. Okay.
Yeah, there's no.
They're going off just
no
the
tie
tape.
over.
It's fine.
Just going off the tape.
Hey, listen, the guy seems to be a productive player as a third tackle. It's not worth going bananas about, but it's a perfectly, nice move.
And it's a little insurance. If Dawand doesn't, they say he's going to be ready for camp. It's the same thing that kept Jed Wills out longer. It's a little bit of insurance if, God forbid, Dawand needs some more time to recover.
God forbid. I mean, that seems a little strong.
Well, the good news is I don't think they're going to take a tackle with the number 2 pick.
No, but they're going to take a tackle. Not a 2, but
they still need to take a tackle.
With the 33rd pick?
I think it's possible. I think it's possible.
G. Bush will lose his mind.
Unacceptable.
Would you?
He is
at
against
33.
He is against them taking a tackle at any
what if they
point.
take?
No, that's not true.
66
That's not true.
or whatever.
He is out of his mind.
That is not true. I'm willing to start taking tackles at the third.
Okay, that's 66
third
or
round.
whatever.
The third round. Don't get
Not
excited.
the early third.
Not the early third.
All right.
That's what we're gonna start.
So
That's
wait a
the starting
second.
point.
If they get Cam Ward, then take a running back at 33,
Then
you would be okay with an offensive lineman?
Oh
at 60?
yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
It's a lot of wide receivers in this draft too.
But I don't Luther Burden. I don't,
he'll be gone.
But it's not a great wide
guys.
receiver. I was listening to, again, I'm no expert, but I heard
it's not a great receiver class.
They ain't got nothing.
It's an anti-analytics draft. In other words, the strong positions in this draft are not the positions that people generally want. It's a good linebacker draft, a good tight end draft, a good defensive tackle draft, and a good running back draft.
Now look, if they can have one of them edge, I don't got no problem.
Yeah.
That's why I'm willing to move back. See, I need 2 first-round picks this draft. That's my thought process.
Trying to get back in the first.
I need to get back, and I need to use that 33 to get back into it.
What you taking?
Well,
the
who you
kid
wanna
from Marshall?
Oh, you want the?
I like that team.
You want what's his name? You want Boise?
The Browns can't draft another defensive lineman with character issues.
No. I would take Genty. If Genty is hanging around,
he's not going to go in the top 20, Genty?
Yes.
No, he will. Yeah, absolutely.
You think Genty gonna still be there?
I told you my point on the board, and I always laugh. We ain't got no boards. Y'all ain't got no boards. Stop saying that in these internet chat rooms. My big board. My big board. You ain't got a big board. And stop lying to yourself, bro. You just keep. I don't like that. I don't even got no board. If he get past 17, I'm on the phone.
All right, let's look at the top of this draft and see.
It was. I thought they said he was going to
Genty's considered
Vegas.
a top 10 prospect by everybody.
10?
Yeah, but he's a running back, and
so they can slide.
Don't usually go that high. They did with Gibbs. They did with what's his name? Dijon.
Is he not in that same ilk?
I don't know.
I like him a
It's
lot.
because he went to Boise. That's kind of weird.
But you know what?
No top 10 team is taking
Daniel
him.
Jeremiah has him number 3 overall.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter.
Overall. Okay.
So where could we see him go? Could we see?
PFF has him 5 overall.
Yes, but forget
that's
that.
irrelevant.
Right? Forget that.
Where's
Doesn't matter where he's
I'm
ranked.
just telling you.
Who's gonna?
Top
So
4 or 5
Give me the
the teams in the top 10 are all they're mostly bad
Raiders.
teams. They're not going to draft a running
Raiders.
back.
Where's Dallas?
Let's go.
Dallas is 11 or 12.
Let's
the
go.
Raiders at
The
6.
Bears at 10. They
could take him.
I guess that's possible.
Yeah.
49ers at 11.
No,
Possible.
McCaffrey's getting old.
Yeah.
He's been injured. Dallas at 12.
I'm telling you, Raiders at 6. Don't sleep on them.
At 6?
That's high.
Well, think about it. Pete Carroll loves to run the ball, so. And
not the
Chip coming from.
I'm looking for Colts. No. Falcons. No. Cardinals.
I wouldn't expect it.
No. The Bengals. No.
Oh, they got James Conner.
Seattle. No.
They just extended.
No.
James
Tampa
Conner.
Bay. No. Denver could at 20. I could see Denver.
I see Denver.
Denver.
Yeah.
So
they don't have a running back.
So you see, I'm looking. If he get past 17, the G. Bush stockpile alert goes off.
I can see the Steelers at 21.
No, I could definitely see the Steelers, especially if they get Aaron Rodgers.
They taking Jackson Dart.
Texans at 25. I can see that.
Joe Milton.
It could happen for sure.
Mixon's
Joe
getting old.
Mixon.
Yeah. But you know what though, McNuggets, the problem is I like the kid Harvey from UCF. The kid from Iowa's nice.
They got a bunch of running backs.
It's a bunch. Like so, I don't know.
See the Browns trading.
I don't know if they could get one comparable.
They could get one in the second round.